Good morning. We're about 6 miles from the Hollywood sign. The Hollywood sign is right on the other side of those mountains. I don't really know how far away we are. I always just guess how far away we are. Anyway, we're in front of the Sante D'Or Shelter. See? Sante D'Or is a no-kill shelter. Do you know what a no-kill shelter is? We'll talk about that later. So we got hungry mouths to feed. Look at that kitty. We got some big kitties here at Sante D'Or. Anyway, when we go in, you're going to hear these kitties howling and meowing, and your first thought's going to be, oh, the poor things are starving to death, or they're suffering because they're confined to cages. That's not the case. They're just spoiled. We fed them last night. They just are ready for their breakfast. Also, as far as the cages go, once they eat, we let them out of the cages and they run around. The ones who are aggressive or feral cats that are just being introduced to the colony, we let them stay in their cages when we let the other ones out, and then maybe when we put the other ones in, we'll let the ones that are a little bit aggressive out. But for now, we're going to go here and we're going to feed these kitties and let them out. And once they're out, we'll clean the cages. So Sante D'Or, like I said, mostly cats. Occasionally we take in dogs, and we used to have a bunch of bunnies, but it's all about the felines these days. Okay, so we're gonna if I can remember the code, we're gonna head in. Okay, oh boy. Okay, we're heading in. We're heading into the shelter. Good morning, rascal. Okay. Where you going? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, kitties. Good morning. Okay, so here's the main cat room. Hey, where you going? Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Joel. Good morning. Yes, I'll feed you. What way to start the day, huh? Who else we got here? Hold on. Hold on a minute. What? What? What, kitties? Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're going to feed all y'all. Okay, little brats. Okay. Okay, kitties. Not you again. Okay, here. What? What, kitties? You brats? Oh, look at the baby. Hello, baby. Run all the way around. See, this one's a little bit scared. Yuckles. Okay. I don't think you can move. Oh, well, I think you get the point, right? So let's just go around and... Okay, everybody. Mishka. This is the kitten room. I'm going to let them out later. Anyway. Okay, so... I gotta get busy. Hold on, let's look at one more kitty. Hey, hello, rascal. Okay, enough kisses. They just kiss me because they want me to feed them anyway. Yeah? All right, here we go, y'all. Time to eat. Oh boy. I want to show y'all something real quick. This is Coco. Coco, good morning. Coco is look, she's mine. That's me, I'm sponsoring her. She's my girl. Coco is a senior citizen. She came to us when her human companion went into assisted living because of being older, and she came to us for assisted living. She's so sweet. Coco, come on. And what we do for Coco every day is, come here, girl. Come here, come here. Is we take her, good morning, sweetie, and we put her here. And that's where she hangs out during the day. We kind of let her go back and forth. Coco. Anyway, we all love Coco, all right? We love this one too. Hey, what you doing? All right. Bye. Some of the kitties get special food. They get regular food, regular, you see, but like this is a special type of food, ID, and also some of them get medication. So we can't give them the food until they take the meds because they tend not to want to take the meds if they have a full stomach. But what's hard is, all the kitties that take regular food, we feed them first as quickly as possible. And then the kitties who need medicine or special food have to kind of wait. And it's kind of frustrating feeding other kitties around them and having them watch. But anyway, that's where we are now. So I'm gonna bang it out. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting ready to serve the food, and we add lysine. We could put, for their immunity system, we put a little bit of this lysine in there, and then mix it in. It, like I said, it helps with the immunity system. Also, it's good for their eyes. So that's where we are now. And when you're doing this, you go really fast, because they're all, you can hear them meowing. And like I said earlier, they're not hungry. I mean, they're hungry, but they're not starving. They're just spoiled. But still, it puts pressure on you, and you go really fast. I wear a Fitbit when I work here, and when I get home, I check it, and I always burn off the same amount of calories here at the shelter as I burn off when I'm hiking in the mountains. So, you know, it's all around good, right? Okay, all right, I gotta feed him now. Oh boy. Cat food, get your cat food. Get your cat food. Cat food. Cat food, sir. The meds are missing? Food. One of the most important things we do here is we mop the floor, because we're free range. We let the kitties out. And hey, kitties are very susceptible to viruses. So mopping the floor and sweeping is something that we do every single day, so that the kitties will not get each other sick. But we do screen them, you know, before we release them into the population. We make sure they don't have any kind of diseases. We check them out and everything. But it's very important that every day we mop. And again, it's not me. It's early today, and there's going to be a whole crew here working shortly. But we have to keep floors very clean. If you're older like me, you'll know exactly what that is. But if you're into Pokemon, you probably have no idea. Anyway, let me give you an idea of what it looks like in here when everybody's here and working like busy bees. So here's some footage of the whole team working. Ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. The gang's all here, pulling the cages away from the wall and mopping and sweeping behind them, because we got to keep everything super clean, as I said earlier. But the crew's here, the gang's all here, the team's here, and also in the back room. How's everything? Oh, you got a friend, huh? Oh, all right. Fussy little thing. Coco, Coco, Coco. Hey, sweetie, sweetie. Oh, Coco didn't eat. She just had oral surgery. She just went to the kitty dentist. Come on, Coco.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. She's an old girl. Closing the door. It's almost noon and we're finished. Mission accomplished. We fed all the kitties, we cleaned their cages, we gave them their meds, and then we cleaned the floors. We scrubbed it down, and everything was done by 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is our deadline, because that's when we let people come in to adopt. Which brings me to the next and most important point. The objective of what we do here is to adopt these animals out. And the only way we can do that, well, there are two things. One, people who are considering adopting a companion animal, regardless of what the animal is, a dog, cat, bunny, whatever, you have to think it through big time, because what people don't realize is these animals require a lot of work. It's a tremendous responsibility. And also, it's a great financial responsibility, because like humans, they poop, they pee, they occasionally vomit, they have to go to the doctor, and it's a tremendous responsibility. So if you've thought that through, what I would like to implore you to do is to come to a shelter. Come to Sante D'Or if you're in the Hollywood area, or any shelter in Los Angeles and around your hometown. Adopt. rather than go to a breeder. And I know that's going to upset a lot of friends of mine, because I know a lot of my friends have purebred dogs and cats. When we were younger, we were obsessed with Persian cats, so we used to have Persians. But it's just very confusing once you think it through, to think that millions of animals every year are being killed in shelters because no one will adopt them. And at the same time, people are paying a lot of money to buy a particular breed of animal from a breeder just because they think that particular animal is cute or whatever. And again, I understand it because I had Persians, but I like to ask you, please go to a shelter or a pound if you want to adopt. And the other thing is, once you do have an animal, sterilize that animal. And that's the only way we're going to prevent this deluge of animals that just that are desperate for homes. The other thing is, in this video a couple times you'll notice that I mentioned that these kitties are spoiled. And what I mean by that is, they get individual attention and they're going to live at this shelter. I mean, we're doing our best to adopt them out, but it's a no-kill shelter, and they get fed pretty regularly and always have fresh water, which is the way all animals should live and be treated, but a lot of them aren't. So when I say they're spoiled, that means that they're just living the way they all should live. So I guess that's about it. The message today is, if you want an animal, if you're thinking about adopting, please adopt from a shelter rather than go to a breeder. And if you get an animal, please sterilize that animal, because it's our responsibility. Okay, I hope everybody has it. Did I mention, by the way, that we've adopted out 3,000 animals at Sante D'Or? Well, anyway, it's true. All right, have a good day. Talk to you later.